Hey guys, I got a bit of a random one here for you today. Now, I was just looking at a clip of Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, on a news channel, and they were talking about how he's become pretty much an overnight billionaire since the sudden rise in the price of Ripple. When it went up to about $3, he was a multi-billionaire because of the amount of holdings he has in XRP. So, I was just wondering, what would it take for Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, to be the very first trillionaire the world has ever seen? Now, you know, back in the days, being a millionaire was something, with the likes of Henry Ford, you know, all these guys in that age being the first set of millionaires. And then you had the billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg and who's that dude that made Microsoft? Bill Gates. And, you know, maybe that guy from Apple, he might have been Steve Jobs, I'm not sure. Anyway, before I ramble on, let's take a look at that clip and just see what they said.
They've solved their funding problem that I look at and I'm like, I don't get it.
So there's going to be a massive fallout.
Brad, you own XRP, right? You have in your wallet. I mean, in your, so to speak. I mean, Brad owns XRP. Is that a fair statement?
I do personally own XRP. Primarily, I think about it as the company owns a lot of XRP.
No, Brad. I want to ask about how much Brad owns. Business Insider says it's worth $9 billion.
I have read that report.
$9 billion,
just
Brad.
Blink if that's true.
Yes.
No, he just blinked.
Look, I think this is a dynamic where I think about the long-term success.
Okay, so it's $9 billion. That's no. Okay, so we've had both founders of PayPal on, Max Levchin and Peter Thiel. We've had Reid Hoffman. He sat in that chair. Yeah. Wozniak has sat in that chair. I have done the calculations. You are, on paper, worth more than all of them combined.
Yeah. I'm aware of those reports. I come back to, look, I do think we're creating something very interesting. I was out here in 1997 in the birth of the internet.
Yeah.
The movement happening around blockchain, the movement happening around digital assets, I think is very similar. And you're going to see lots of use cases build. We're trying to build Ripple into a company that endures, that is solving real
wish
problems.
you so much luck, and we're not even listening to you because we're thinking, what would it be like to have $9 billion?
I'm thinking Scott Coin now.
Scott Coin immediately. Martin
Scott Coin, by the way, is going to be run on the actual physical ledger, right?
Yes, it'll just be me really quickly saying, whoa, hold on.
3 seconds, just 3 second transition.
I know, I got to stick in one last question. I know a lot of people are going to be interested in this. So you're going to be on Coinbase. Coinbase is the popular way of buying cryptocurrency, and there's speculation that we'll be able to buy. You could buy XRP now,
yeah,
but not easily. Coinbase?
There's about 50 exchanges around the world that list XRP today. Listing XRP and having lots of liquidity between XRP and fiat, which is a local currency, that is a very important priority for the business. So we are actively working around the world to get XRP listed and liquid in lots of exchanges.
Take that as a yes.
Yeah.
So $9 billion. That's amazing. Brad Garlinghouse, I've known you a great long time. Well done.
So, as you guys could see, Brad Garlinghouse was worth about $9 billion around the $3 mark for Ripple. So, let's have a look and see just what it's going to take for him to become the world's first trillionaire. So, here we go. This is the price of XRP. If it doubled and went to $6, he'd be worth obviously 18 trillion. $12, $24, $96, which I believe is possible. You know, if all the banks came on board and they took over what Swift does now for the world, doing 5 trillion a day in forex transactions all around the world, sending money around the globe, it's possible, maybe, to hit about 96, and he'd only be worth only $288 billion at that point, if he doesn't sell any beforehand. So $384 would make him a trillionaire, and maybe probably a little under 384, but around that figure. And my personal holdings at that point would almost make me a millionaire with 972,000, which sounds awesome, but is $384 for Ripple actually possible? Well, at $384, if we took into account the 100 billion XRP tokens which were created when XRP was created, that would be a market cap of $38.4 trillion. Now, I do know, before any smart Alex in the comments below mention that XRP actually gets a little tiny bit of XRP gets used up with every single transaction. So even though when XRP came out there was 100 trillion available, right now with all the transactions taking place, that slowly gets eaten away. So there's not actually any more 100 trillion available. So that's never actually going to really be the case, and I do know that, okay? But if it was, that's what we'd be looking at. Now, on CoinMarketCap, there's only 38 billion at the moment because the company's still holding some back. They don't want to just dump it all onto the market because at the end of the day, it's not just us as investors which would lose money, but people like Brad and the CEO would also lose substantial amounts of money. So nobody in Ripple is going to do that. So don't worry, you know, there's a lot of fear mongering going on, but really I won't worry. Anyway, let's get back to the point. $38.4 trillion, is it realistic? What does that figure mean? So if we have a look at, this is the quantitative easing all-in-one chart from the Federal Reserve. You can see up to 2008 there was about $1 trillion in existence before quantitative easing, and then they boosted it up 2 trillion, 3 trillion, 4 trillion. So right now in the US there is under $5 trillion. So the chances of Ripple being worth 38 trillion, like multiple times the entire currency of the US, is completely like, it's never gonna happen. So at the end of the day, is Brad, CEO, gonna be the world's first trillionaire? No. No, I don't think so. I wish he was, because it'd make me almost a millionaire, but no, I don't think we're gonna get anywhere near that. But good on Brad for giving it a go. And I think it's interesting. I am interested if anybody's got any ideas of who might be the first trillionaire in the world. Please comment below, because it's something I like to keep an eye on. I was thinking maybe the guy that invented Bitcoin, if he stashed away about $1 million or so, that's what people say, maybe he did, but nobody knows who he is, so how would we ever know? But yeah, comment below if you think that you might know who might be the world's first trillionaire. I'd be glad to take a look. And that's about it for this week. On Monday, we're going to be giving away the A2 poster of the periodic table of cryptocurrencies. I've spoken about it in many other videos, but basically what it is the periodic table with all the prices of the top 118 cryptocurrencies from CoinMarketCap. All the prices as of the 1st of January 2018. So pretty cool little poster to stick on the wall and reminisce over the prices that were back in the day. However, after the recent dip that we've seen in the last week, some of these prices actually seem a bit high right now. But, you know, give it another month or so and we'll see where we go. Anyway, that's it for today. So I shall see you next week on Monday for the prize giveaway. If you want to be put into that prize, just go over to last Monday's video, comment on the video, obviously be a subscriber to the channel, and you'll be added into the thing. Also, maybe like the video and hit the alert button, and you'll be added into the prize draw, and I could be shipping that out to you for free in a little tube next week.